Hey everybody, it's Nathan back again, and I'm actually going to be doing another prediction video for The Walking Dead since it is Thursday. As you guys know, my prediction videos come out on Thursday, and today is October the 24th, and I'm going to be doing a prediction video on Season 4, Episode 3 of The Walking Dead, and this one is entitled Isolation. Alright, so as always, before we get into my predictions, I'm going to reveal the synopsis for this episode. So, on AMC.com right now, if you go to The Walking Dead, click Explore, go to Episode Recaps, and Episode 3 of Season 4 Isolation, go to Details, it gives you the synopsis, and it states, as one group leaves the prison in search of supplies at a local college, those who stay at the prison must deal with recent losses while preserving what remains. Alright, so, getting into this episode. So, there's two sneak peeks, actually. They can be found in the description below, the links for them. I'm sure I can find the second one if I go back and watch it and try to find it again. But it was actually an exclusive preview on Talking Dead, so it's going to be kind of hard for me to get the preview, but I'll see if I can find a pretty good quality version of it, and I'll put the link in the description. As for the other sneak peek, it's actually on the AMC YouTube channel, so I'll link that too. Alright, so my predictions for this episode. Alright, well, starting off, one of the sneak peeks that was actually aired by AMC on their website or their YouTube channel was actually Sasha, and she was obviously getting sick, okay? So, she exited the prison, presumably, I'm believing either C or D block, but she exited the prison, and she was coughing. She was coughing really, really bad. She was wheezing, trying to breathe, catch her breath. And she basically stated to Herschel and Glenn that she had to go find Dr. S, which is obviously the doctor inside of the prison. So she went to A block, or, quote, death row, and basically was walking through there. You know, she seen one person that was a walker. She seen another that was coughing blood, and another that was trying to breathe perfectly. And Dr. S wasn't in there at the moment, so she kept walking, she kept calling for his name, and she approached a cell block, and there was a walker in it, so obviously one of their own turned. So, yeah, there's that. Alright, so the other sneak peek is actually, it's a really cool sneak peek. I actually can't wait to see actually what happens. It's basically Daryl, Tyrese, Bob Stuckey, and Michonne. They're all in what I think it looks like a Dodge Charger. Could be obviously something else, but I think it is a Dodge Charger, and they're going basically on the road trip. So I'm believing from the synopsis, this is the group that is leaving the prison to search for supplies at a local college. And I don't know if they get to the college. They might get to the college, and then this happens on their way back, or this happens on their way to the college. I'm not sure yet, but this is pretty sick. They run into a herd. So basically, they're listening to the radio, and I know it sounds kind of weird, but they had the radio on, and all of a sudden, they started picking up the signal. And it was like a emergency broadcast signal of... In the trailer, it was like those who arrive survive, and it was basically like an entire broadcast. So I guess we'll see exactly what that is next episode. So I believe, I don't think it is actually rescue. I mean, it could be, obviously. Like, there could be some sort of camp that they have set up, and they have, like, a satellite radio or something. But other than that, not really sure what's going on with that. But, yeah, they run into a few zombies, and they were distracted with the radio, and Daryl hit a zombie, Daryl hit, like, a few zombies, and then he stopped the car, and there was an entire herd, okay? This herd was ridiculous. On Talking Dead, Greg Nicotero said it was a herd of 7,500 zombies. That is ridiculous. That is the highest amount of zombies we've seen in the show yet. Even superior to the herd that came through on the farm back in Season 2, Episode 13, which was obviously the finale for Season 2. But yeah, it's bigger than that herd. This herd is like literally huge, and this is the part where they back over the walkers and the wheel starts spinning, so can't wait to see what happens with that. So that's going to be really, really cool. Alright, so what I predict is actually going to happen is I think it could. It's obviously not confirmed, but I think Sasha. I don't know if she's gonna die because she just did become a season regular. So I don't know if she's gonna die right off the bat. They might keep her around for a few more episodes. I don't know if she's gonna die this episode, but I believe she's gonna get really sick. I don't know if she's gonna get better. She could die in future episodes, like really, really soon. So I'm not sure. She seems sick. And as far as we know, there's not really any cure for this flu. Instead of, trying to, I guess, stay secluded from any other people. So, I don't know. Tyrese just lost Karen last episode, and I think it's going to be pretty bad if he loses Sasha, too. So, yeah, I believe that's what's going to happen. She's either going to die this episode at the end, or she could, she could get better. Maybe they'll find a cure, or maybe they'll find something that they can do to prevent them from dying and turning, or I don't know, something like that. But yeah, anyways, I believe also this episode is going to be starting off by continuing from last episode, which is basically Tyrese, he found Karen burnt, and the other guy, David. And I believe Rick and everybody's going to go out into that little courtyard where they found them burnt, and Tyrese is actually going to be like, this was in the trailer, and this was also in another preview, I guess. Wasn't really a sneak peek, but it was like a promo, I suppose. And he was like, you find who did this, and you bring them to me. And also, we know in the coming episodes, Rick and Tyrese are going to get in a fight. Daryl's going to try to hold Rick back. We've seen that in the trailer and in another preview. So we don't know if that's going to be this episode. I'm presuming it probably is. It kind of looks like it, but not exactly sure. So we don't really know what's exactly going to happen there, but I believe they might get in the fight this episode. Maybe Rick will say something to Tyrese that'll just kind of anger him because he just lost Karen, and maybe he'll take the first shot, or maybe something will happen like that. Maybe Rick will bring up Lori, like, you lost Karen, I lost my wife's, I don't know, something like that. I don't know if Rick would do that, but he might say something a little, I guess, stupid and piss him off. But, yeah, I believe that fight's either going to happen this episode or next. I believe it's going to happen this episode because it seems appropriate for it. And, yeah. Also, obviously, I believe that we're going to see that whole attack on the Dodge Charger group, which is Daryl, Michonne, Tyrese, and Bob Stuckey. So that's going to be really, really cool. We've seen parts of that in the trailer where they have to struggle to get out of the car, and Tyrese gets surrounded. It kind of, spoilers for the comic, too. It kind of reminds me, when Tyrese gets surrounded, it kind of reminds me of what happened in the comic, too, because when they were trying to clear out the prison, Tyrese was actually with them when they first found the prison. So Tyrese was, like, in the cafeteria helping people clear out the cafeteria so they could go in there and, have more space. And Tyrese in the cafeteria also got surrounded by zombies and got left in there because there was too many walkers to deal with. So that could be a little homage to the comic right there. I think that is. It's not taking place in the cafeteria. Obviously, it's taking place out in the open road. So as far as what's going to happen with that, is maybe someone's going to get bit. I really doubt there would be, because, there's three main characters, and there's Bob Stuckey. And Bob Stuckey, obviously, I think should remain for more character development, because as far as Bob Stuckey is concerned right now, all we really know about him, or presumably know about him, is that he had an alcohol problem, from season 4, episode 1, when he put the wine back on the shelf. And yeah, so that's really all we know about Bob Stuckey at this point, is that he has an alcohol problem. So I think he definitely deserves more character development. So I don't really see him dying. It could happen, but I don't really. As far as Daryl, Michonne, and Tyrese go, I don't think they're going to kill off Daryl. They could surprise us. He'll go out in like a heroic way trying to save Michonne or Tyrese, or something like that. As far as Michonne goes, she's definitely not going to die. I know she's safe for now, at least. She's still not dead in the comics, so I guess there's that. And also, yeah, Tyrese, I don't see him dying too. He just became a season regular, and he was around for quite a bit of the comics, so I don't see them killing him off. He definitely has more character development coming. So the only one I really see them maybe killing off will be Bob, but as far as that goes, I don't think any of them are going to get killed off during that walker attack on the open road. So other than that, you can't really predict exactly what's going to happen. I mean, there's obviously going to be fallout from Karen dying last episode. There's going to be some tension there, I think, between Rick and Tyrese. They're going to get into a little bit of a fight. But other than that, we only really seen 2 sneak peeks and a little promo, and other than that, you can't really say exactly what's going to happen. I mean, I don't think the governor is going to be returning next episode. I don't think we're going to see him at least for... I'm predicting right now we're probably going to see the governor either episode 4 or 5. I guess we'll see when it comes to the sneak peek time for episode 4 after episode 3 airs during Talking Dead or something. See if they show anything like the governor, or see if they drop any hints. So yeah, as far as anything else goes in the episode, there's not really much I can predict on. Seeing as though that's really basically all I have to work on is just the walker attack on the road, fallout from Karen, the Rick and Tyrese fight that I think might go down. It might not be a full-on fight, but it might be a little scrap, something like that. He'll take a shot, I don't know, try to calm him down or something. But other than that, I don't really see what's going to be happening in the next episode. It's pretty enclosed. So yeah, just look forward towards the episode, because I sure as hell am. I think that walker attack on the road is going to be really, really entertaining. As sick as that sounds. But anyways, yes, guys, that's basically it for now. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this prediction video of Season 4, Episode 3 of The Walking Dead, and this one's entitled Isolation. Also, because of the title, I'm thinking that reverts to either isolation, meaning everyone that is sick is isolated, or it could also revert to the group on the road, which is Tyrese, Daryl, Michonne, and Bob Stuckey, all being surrounded by walkers, being outnumbered. They're kind of isolated. No one else is around. So that could be reverting to those 2 things, both of them really. So other than that, there's not really much else I can really predict on. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this prediction video of The Walking Dead, and look forward towards the review video that's actually coming up on Monday, which will be October the 28th. And yeah, that'll be doing the review video on Isolation, which happened obviously on Sunday. So yeah, that's basically it for now. If you enjoyed this video, please hit this up with a like, and comment on what you think is going to happen in the next episode. Do you have any predictions? And if you do, discuss it among yourselves if you feel like. So that's basically it for now, and until the review video, or until whatever video you watch of mine next, I'll talk to you, I guess, on Monday. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.